And Mind Crypto here. I hope we're all having a wonderful day, and the title of the video is Untrusted. Please like and subscribe, hit that notification bell so that you don't miss any further videos. And I'd like to say thank you to all those that have subscribed over the past month or so. I really appreciate the support, and I appreciate the support of those that deal with the FUD in the comments. Absolutely. Remembering none of this is financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor, and none of the information that's provided in this video should ever be used as a signal to buy or sell. So first and foremost, we look at the crypto bubbles. We are ranked 49 with a 1.2 billion market cap and a 24-hour volume of 18 million. Quant price currently just sitting below that $100 mark, and some laugh it's stable at 100, and it's just going sideways. But again, as you know, this does not bother me in the slightest. The market is looking rather red today with some of the news and some of the FUD. But anyhow, we look at crypto quant. As we can see from this chart, this is the exchange reserves, and we can see that it is going down. The exchange reserves are going down. We are at 1,419,000, and obviously the price is where it is at the moment, holding that line. Hopefully we will see the exchange reserves go down, and as I always say, I think that 1 million mark is the psychological level that once we dip below there, I think we'll start to see more and more people buy in. If we look over here, we can see the quant holders is just leveled off a bit, but if we then equate that for the month, we can see there's been a lot. And I think this is probably due to people getting fatigued within the quant community, and I think a lot of people, a lot of retailers want to see price action. But I think that's just down to being impatient. You know, this is, as I said yesterday, it's a crypto bro mindset, and they all look for those God candles, those candles of green, and obviously quant is not getting that at the moment, but I think our turn will come with news. I see this from Construction Trader ETH. I thought this was a brilliant tweet. For 90% of the world to use blockchains for everyday use, they must be interoperable, but also secure. That word, secure. Quant over ledger gateways enables the secure and trusted interoperability seamlessly, and this word is constantly used. I hear the word seamlessly used by lots and lots of people. Here we go, let's have a listen.
I think interoperability is imperative in this industry, just because I believe that the underlying blockchain tech should matter to 0.1% of the world's population. If you're a nerd or a trader, the blockchain network that you're using matters. For everybody else, it makes no difference. It literally makes no difference. Why I think we're in an industry where people decide to sell tech based on the merits of its tech by default makes absolutely no sense. So I think the interoperability discussion is more of a discussion on what value can be enabled by blockchain, regardless of the underlying chain being used.
Indeed, John. So we do have to think about the application and the use case. However, at the same time, the technology challenges and solutions are there to achieve interoperability. And the thing is, when you are a blockchain and you try to achieve interoperability with another blockchain, really, that's an oracle. That is an untrusted entity. How do you trust that technology? How do we bridge this gap between different blockchains? We have to treat them like oracles as such. And today we were talking about potentially having two chains connected to each other. What happens if there's a fork 10 years down the road and all that history gets changed?
But that's absolutely fine, right? I mean, like if you're making a call and you're a subscriber to Vodafone, for example, right? Does it really matter if that call is using the infrastructure of Vodafone or of a second provider? It makes no difference because it doesn't matter. Right, so I think we will definitely reach some kind of reality where this interoperable infrastructure just seamlessly connects between one instance and another.
So let me try to put a perspective, which is how the utopian world would look like, and I think we can talk more about it. Let's dream like MLK. That there's a wallet that works across all chains that is possible. So it's not a wallet built for a chain. It's a wallet which is built chain agnostic with APIs that can be plugged into any chain that is possible there. That is the utopian world for the user interface and user experience that John is talking about. Then comes the smart contract part. So my smart contract on my chain works seamless, but it won't work on another chain. That's another problem we should solve. And we should think like what Web 2 was or how Web 2 evolved with microservices approach. All of these different layers of the blockchain across the stack should work as a microservices with an API mindset as a service.
But hasn't the concept of EVM essentially solved the smart contract interoperability problem?
So you can use the same smart contract on the different platforms, but you don't have the communication pipe between them.
Okay.
And I think what's interesting is
Wow. For blockchain to achieve interoperability with another blockchain, that's an oracle. It's untrusted. And later on down the line, if they decide they want to fork down the road, what's stopping them? And you heard that word, seamless. It seems to be everywhere. It's all over the Quant's website, and I like that use of term, and it's a term that's used quite often. And we see here from San, interoperability based on legal liability. And this is from Alexander Ketch, and he's part of the SDX 6 Digital, and we can see here institutional grade market infrastructure is required for compliance purposes, scalability and security. Cannot agree more. This is why 6 launch 6 Digital Exchange. This is why 6 and SBI Digital Asset Holdings launched Asia Next. Yes, institutional grade market infrastructure are needed for institutional and scalable adoption of tokenization on blockchain, because you need a regulated multi-party neutral entity to deploy and maintain secure smart contract based services, the permissioned assets and wallets to guarantee fair market, to handle disputes, to be called by the regulator if something goes wrong, among other things. So they need someone to be able to go to, a centralized organization where they can point the finger, not some blockchain that sits there that's untrustless. This is the issue. And then we see this from Quant the other day. Our new paper focuses on the importance of asset portability, discusses the obstacles involved in achieving interoperability between different types of tokenized assets across various platforms, and provides information on how enterprises can accomplish this in a secure, accessible, cost-effective and future-proof way, which is what we like. So let's have a look. So what I've done is I've gone down to the bridge risk, because I think this is important to what we've already listened to. And we can see here, while there are several types of bridges, each with its own advantages and disadvantages, there is one common characteristic that all of them share: vulnerability. At first glance, the idea that blockchains can be susceptible to attack may be implausible. After all, DLTs, a family which include blockchain, are inherently and exceptionally robust due to their distributed and decentralized nature. To perform a successful attack, you will need to strike most nodes on the network simultaneously, which is a majority attack, because such hacks actually usually, depending on the size of the network, are extremely costly, requiring a massive amount of energy and computational power. On proof-of-work blockchain networks, they are generally unfeasible and very rare. Bridge vulnerability exists because bridges have fewer participants and operators than major blockchain networks. This is most obvious where the bridge uses smart contracts, as the code for them is often written by a small number of developers and might not be thoroughly checked, tested and validated by experienced third-party experts, leaving it connected assets exposed to potential exploitation. The reality of this kind of threat was illustrated in February 2022 when an attack was made on a bridge between Solana and Ethereum networks, resulting in a loss of $375 million. Unfortunately, there are many other examples. And we see here Overledger bridges. Overledger is the world's first blockchain platform that interconnects not only blockchains but also legacy networks to DLT and facilitates the creation of an internet scale multi-chain applications. Overledger provides enterprise-grade security and an easy-to-use interface that enables users to issue, connect, monitor assets and develop applications on any blockchain without blockchain expertise. There are several approaches to bridge design. For now, we'll focus on One approach that the basis of proven bridging solution from Quant, developed in collaboration with the Internet Engineering Task Force and Massachusetts Institute of Technology, MIT, offering a highly secure way to connect blockchains. The Secure Asset Transfer Protocol bridge uses standardized, compliant interface and data model which eliminates the need to apply bespoke implementations for each DLT. This is thanks to SATP Bridge having gateways which are connected to chosen DLT networks and open to interaction from its authorized users directly and irrespective of DLT being integrated. So as we can see down here, the key characteristics of overledger bridges, while burn and mint are most commonly used approach to bridges, it is made particularly effective and easy to deploy through Overledger's pioneering and proven technology and underlying chain agnostic smart contracts. The key characteristics of Overledger bridges are they work with different DLTs and networks. They interact with the Overledger APIs to provide standardized gateway and messaging interface. They offer atomic asset transfer, which avoids double spending. They are auditable, allowing third parties to verify when, where and by whom the asset transfer was initiated, as well as providing real-time confirmation of an asset transfer phase. And as we can see, a client application goes through the SATP bridge, which is the gateway application, and then the token smart contract, which is the account and the destination. By combining SATP approach with the Overledger APIs, the generic interoperability aspects of SATP bridges has been expanded, proving standardized integration to popular blockchain networks for creation of gateway applications that are agnostic to the underlying DLT. What they really want is that Overledger to bridge, to give them that security, that trusted permissioned element to the blockchains. And as we heard in the video, for blockchain to achieve interoperability with another blockchain, that's an oracle. It's untrusted. And anytime they can build a fork down the road, what's stopping them? And this is why it's so important for a bridge like Overledger that is there as a secure mechanism to allow legacy into blockchain. Please remember to like and subscribe and hit that notification bell so that you don't miss any further videos. Remembering none of this is financial advice. I am not a financial advisor. I am a guy trying to piece together and try to keep you motivated as well, because I'm a holder and I'm guessing if you're watching this, you must be too. There you go. All the best and I'll catch you later.